Yo, what's up guys? Andy Graydon back again. So I wanted to talk a little bit about myself today and kind of what I've been doing. My own story, I guess. So yeah, over the last, I've always been a fitness guy. I've been in the fitness industry since I was like 16, and over the last 3 years, ever since I opened the first gym, because that was about 3 years ago, over the last 3 years I gained about 17 kilos in body weight, like 17 kilos, and it is not muscle, I can tell you that. As much as I might say, it wasn't muscle, it was not muscle. I gained about 17 kilos. And I mean, predominantly, I'll put that down to stress, and whatever, the stress of running a business, the stress of employing folk, other things, other external factors and things going on in my life. I'm a massive comfort eater, so when I'm stressed out, when I'm not feeling good about myself, and I'm feeling like a failure or whatever, I just eat everything in sight. I just eat junk. It's difficult for me to stick to any kind of diet when I'm not feeling great within myself. So yeah, gained about 17 kilos over 3 years, and then last year I decided that I needed to do something about it, because I was seeing some pictures of myself and I was looking a pretty chunky boy. I was looking quite fat, to be honest with you. So realised that I was like, I need to fucking do something about this. And yeah, I mean, mainly because I'm in such a image conscious industry. Like, there's a lot of pressure. I think nowadays anyway, there's a lot of pressure on everyone to look a certain way, or we feel like we're doing something wrong if we're not like skinny, if we don't have a six pack or anything like that. I definitely still do, not as much anymore. I'm a lot more comfortable in my body, but last year I was not in the best place, and I felt very uncomfortable within my body, to the point I was like looking in the mirror, I didn't really like what I was seeing, felt very uncomfortable. I didn't see how my girlfriend could find that attractive. It was not a nice situation. It was pretty horrible. I didn't feel very comfortable within myself, didn't feel very comfortable within my own body. Yeah, basically I was not feeling good within myself, shall I say. So I figured something had to change, and I had to begin to drop weight again. So I tried a couple of times actually. I had a lot going on at work still, but I tried a couple of times to get back in shape, and I kind of would diet for about 2-3 weeks and then give up. Something would happen at work and I'd give up, and I'd binge and I'd eat everything and kind of fall off the wagon. And when I would try and eat really strict. I'd be like, I'll go in the kitchen on a Sunday and I'll prep loads of meals for the week. I'll get chicken, I'll get sweet potato, I'll get broccoli, really fucking boring foods. And I was like, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna do all this cardio, because that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw everything at it. I'm gonna get back in the best shape of my life. Yeah, I'm psyched up for it. And I would last like 2 weeks of this, and yeah, I'd have a bad day at work or something. I'd be stressed out, or someone would say something, and I'd be like, fuck this, I don't want to eat this shit food, and I'd go and get a McDonald's, because I literally stay 60 seconds away from McDonald's, which is a dangerous game. So yeah, I tried. It was maybe like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times that I was trying to lose weight, and I would lose a couple of kilos over 2-3 weeks, and then I would just give up, binge eat, and then I'd feel really guilty within myself as well. I'd be like, oh no, I cheated on my diet, and I'd feel really guilty, and I'd feel like it was my own fault, and I'd beat myself up. I'd be like, oh, such a greedy arsehole, just stop eating food, such a fat fuck. Like, I'd literally say these things to myself. It's horrible that we do this stuff to ourselves. And yeah, after about the 5th or 6th time of going through this cycle of trying to lose weight, lasting about 2-3 weeks, then giving up, quitting, and then feeling sorry for myself for a couple of weeks, then trying again. After going through that cycle about 5 or 6 times, I was like, right, okay, I think I need to admit that this is not fucking working. Like, this process that I'm going through isn't working, and I need to change something, right? So then it kind of reminded me of what I would always tell my clients to do. Like, I would never tell my clients to eat 100% strict. I would never tell them to, do loads of cardio and stuff like that. I would never tell them to try and stick to a diet that's unsustainable. Yeah, I was trying to do this myself, which makes no sense. I was trying to be like, oh, well, I'm the exception to the rule, I can do that, I'm all or nothing. And it made no sense at all. So, after going through that process of 5 or 6 times, I finally was like, well, I need to follow the advice that I actually give to my clients, right? And yeah, when I finally did, and I'm more of a flexible dieting approach, and I was still incorporating the foods that I enjoyed in my diet. I was, having some pizza. I was still having McFlurries from McDonald's and stuff like that. I ended up dropping 7 kilos, over 7 kilos in less than 90 days. But so I was still eating the food that I enjoyed within reason, there was balance there. Still eating the food that I enjoyed. Managed to drop 7 kilos in less than 90 days, but more importantly, a lot of it was like, after that I just felt so much more comfortable in my own body. I didn't feel as much pressure to look a certain way. Like I've still, if I wanted to get abs, I'd still have a long way to go now. There's still a little bit of, a little bit of fluff kicking about my belly there, but I'm alright with that. I've found this kind of balance in my life where I'm like, I'm not really bothered about getting a six pack now, because I don't associate, I don't need a six pack to show my value. I don't need a six pack to make myself feel attractive or anything like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm a lot happier in myself now. I feel a lot better. A lot less stressed out. It's a much better place to be in, and this is the process that I used myself to drop 7 kilos in 90 days, and this is the process that I've used with hundreds of women to help them get in the best shape of their lives without having to compromise their lifestyle, without having to, do loads of cardio and eat shit food that they don't enjoy and stuff like that. And more importantly, it helps people, regain their confidence, helps people to feel better and happier within themselves. And that's probably the biggest result I would get from what I do and from my job. So I'm sharing all of the exact processes that I use with myself and with hundreds of women to help them get in the best shape of their lives. I'm sharing them all in my 30-day bulletproof challenge. I'll stick the link in the comments below, but this expires on Sunday. So if you want to come and join the challenge, you need to do so before Sunday. So I'll stick it in the comments below, click the link, check out all the info, and have a great day.